TD improves their any travel, anytime reward redemptions. We update our ultimate no effects fee credit card portfolio, and it's time for you to vote for your favorite credit cards and the loyalty programs. All this and more in Rewards Canada's This Week in Rewards for October 10th, 2025. If you're looking to make the most of your loyalty rewards and credit card programs, you've come to the right place. This is your weekly dose of loyalty, travel, and credit card happenings in Canada from Canada's leading points and miles resource, Rewards Canada. I'm your host, Patrick, and we're going to kick things off with credit cards. The big news this week is that TD has improved the anytime, any travel rewards in their TD Rewards program. So that's their proprietary credit card rewards program, and they have bumped up the redemption rate. So up until the time of this change, the redemption rate was basically 0.4 cents per point when you redeem for any travel anytime. And by any travel anytime, that means you go out and book travel with whoever you want. It could be Air Canada, WestJet, a cruise, you name it. And once that charge shows up on your account and you redeem points towards it, you would get 0.4 cents for every point you redeem towards it. So they have now bumped that up to 0.44 cents. So yeah, it's not a huge increase. So now basically the redemption rate is 225 points for $1 instead of 250 points to $1. And yeah, but that's a 10% increase on your rate of return, because your rate of return before was 0.4 cents and now it's 0.44 cents. So actually it's even a little bit higher than that. It's like 0.444, and then the fours just continue on into infinity. So that's the gist of it. That was the change. So just another improvement to the program. It may not look like a huge increase, but nonetheless, it is an increase. It's an improvement to the program. In the world of loyalty and credit card programs, majority of the changes we get are negative. They're taking away from the programs, but that's not the case here. And in fact, this isn't the first time this year from TD that they've improved their stuff. They improved the earn rates on some of their cards. They added more benefits to the TD First Class Travel Visa Infinite card. That's their flagship card. They added things like annual free lounge passes for airport lounges, like I said, accelerated earn rates. In general, TD has been just giving out positive news when it comes to their proprietary rewards cards. And this new redemption rate covers all of their proprietary cards, which include the aforementioned TD First Class Travel Visa Infinite card, the TD Platinum Travel Visa card, the TD Rewards Visa card, and the TD Business Travel Visa card. So it affects all those. So all those cards get this better earn rate. And now we're going to dive into that earn rate a little bit, but strictly with the TD First Class Travel Visa card, since that is the flagship one, and that is the one that most people jump on and get because it is pretty much the best card out of all the TD Rewards program cards. So this updated redemption rate for any travel at any time bumps up the TD First Class Travel Visa's rate of return on spending to 0.88% on the low end, all the way up to 3.87% on the high end. So it really depends on where you earn your points with this card. It's got a lot of variety of accelerators. You'll see on the screen, it shows what categories are accelerated, and you'll see what the rate of return is for your spending in those categories. And I show all the different redemption options. As you'll see, Expedia for TD is still the number one redemption option in TD Rewards. That's where you get your most value. But the difference between that and any travel at any time has now been decreased. And then you also have your cashback rate, which really you probably should only do as a last case scenario if you're not having any travel, or if you need to help your finances and help pay down your bill or something. But yeah, you definitely want to focus on travel because that's what TD Rewards is good at, is the travel. And the any travel at any time has just become that much better. And then we should look at the TD First Class Travel Visa Infinite's welcome bonus. Right now it's being offered with its record high 165,000 TD rewards points. Basically, to earn that, you have to spend $1,500 a month, or just $7,500 in total within the first 6 months, and you're gonna have those full 165,000 points. You pay no annual fee in the first year, so you get the full value of those points. So now with this new redemption rate of 0.44 for any travel at any time, you're looking at $726 in value for that 165,000 points. That's pretty darn good for a proprietary reward program. It actually bumped the card up to third overall in our best travel credit card welcome bonus offers for October. Of course, you can get even more value. You can get $825 out of the 165,000 points if you redeem them via Expedia for TD. So all in all, just good news on TD Rewards and this card. And as always, a big thank you to anybody and everybody who apply for TD cards through Rewards Canada. That is how you support this channel. That is how you support our website and how you support us to continue bringing you the best and leading loyalty content in Canada, all for free. I'll have links to the article and also to the first class travel Visa Infinite card in the description below. I should note, I'm going to show my age here and show you how long I've been doing this. This is maybe for those who have not been following points and miles for a long time. While this increase is great news for TD rewards, I mean, anything, being increased is better, it still doesn't match what the card used to offer before they made the Expedia for TD partnership. And at that time, you could redeem for any travel at any time and get 0.5 cents per point. So the value you get for Expedia for TD today. So I should just note that it used to be better, but that was like many years ago. That's got to be at least 10, 12 years, maybe not that long, but it's been a long time for sure that we've haven't seen the excellent any travel, anytime redemption rate on the card. But at least it's inching closer. I don't think we'll ever see it get back to 0.5 cents because that would just dilute the Expedia option. There'd be no point in booking through Expedia for TD, by not having that rate a little bit higher, because of course TD will probably earn some sort of commissions back from Expedia for the bookings. So it's just a whole big partnership there. But I guess in general, it's excellent that we do see this slight increase in any travel anytime, just because it gives you that much flexibility when you redeem for anything. You can book with Air Canada, WestJet, like I said, things like that. Anyways, let's get on with more credit card news that covers the TD rewards changes. But because of those changes, I had to update our credit cards ranked any travel for any time rewards. So this big feature that's been very popular on our site. With this change, the TD First Class Travel Visa Infinite card has moved up to 6th spot in the any travel anytime category, and that's for booking with anybody, like we've said many times already in this video. It moved ahead of the CIBC Aventura Visa Infinite Privilege card and also the BMO Eclipse Visa Infinite card. Be sure to check out that feature so you can get a detailed look of the earn to burn or rate of return on these any travel anytime cards and see which ones do that task the best. And that moves us into another feature on Rewards Canada that was updated this past week, and that was our ultimate no foreign transaction fee credit card portfolio. With the recent changes to the Wealthsimple Cash Card and confirmation that the Sceneplus MasterCards do not have no FX fees. I haven't covered this in the video yet. We didn't do a video last week, but there was some slight excitement. It almost appeared that these Sceneplus MasterCards that are issued by Brim were no FX fees, but they were actually a mistake on their website. That website has been corrected. They do charge foreign transaction fees. So unfortunately, we did not have new no FX fee MasterCards. But with that being said, so of course, the Wealthsimple Cash Card no longer offers any rewards. It's still no FX fee, but that made it drop down in the rankings. So the EQ Bank Card, another prepaid card just like the Wealthsimple Cash Card, which does still offer cashback rewards at 0.5% and no FX fees, that is added as the MasterCard in this portfolio. So what that shows us, this portfolio, I should go back and let you know, if you're not familiar with our ultimate credit card portfolios, it takes one card from each of the major issuers, so American Express, MasterCard, and Visa, one from each, that are the best at a certain task. And in this task, it's no FX fees. So we have one Amex, one MasterCard, one Visa. And what this shows us is that we are desperately needing a MasterCard to replace the HSBC World Elite MasterCard that we lost a couple years ago with the RBC takeover, because that was an amazing no FX fee card, amazing MasterCard in general. So we need a true MasterCard, not a prepaid one, but a true MasterCard, somebody to, issue one with no FX fees. I'd love to see MBNA jump on that. The MBNA Rewards World Elite MasterCard, if that one was offered with no FX fees, that would be huge. But of course, if they added no FX fees, they'd probably bring down the earn and burn on that card from the 5 points or 5.5 points per dollar and 5.5% return. So I'm just kind of going with ideas here. Hopefully somebody in our market does come out with a true MasterCard that has no FX fees. So here's a quick look at the 3 cards that do make up the ultimate no FX fee credit card portfolio, and it is the Scotiabank Gold American Express card, the EQ Bank card, and the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite card. Speaking of Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite, let's get ready for Sceneplus Days. So this is a new promotion from Sceneplus and Scotiabank. This is going to happen for 3 days only in November, from November 7th to November 9th. Those of you who live in Ontario or Quebec, you will earn an additional point on every dollar spent on any Sceneplus cards or debit cards issued by Scotiabank. So the Scotiabank Gold Amex card, Passport Visa Infinite Privilege, just the basic Sceneplus Visa card, the Platinum Amex, I go on. There's a lot of Sceneplus cards in the Scotiabank portfolio. Even the business card is in there as well. So you're going to earn 1 extra point per dollar on all purchases on those 3 days. So that means you'll be earning anywhere from 2 to 7 points per dollar, depending what card you have. So yeah, if you have that Scotiabank Gold American Express card and you go use that Sobeys, Safeway, any Sceneplus grocery store, you will earn 7 points per dollar, or a 7% return over the course of those 3 days. So amazing offer from them. To participate, like I said, you have to live in Ontario or Quebec, and you have to register for this offer first, and you have to register by October 24th. So if you don't register by October 24th, you will not be earning those extra points on your spending. We have the link to the article below, and there will be a registration link on the article, so you can go register right now. Don't forget to do it. That way, if you get it done now, then and even if you forget about this promotion, but go use one of your Sceneplus cards during that 3 days, you'll be earning those extra points, and you'll get a little surprise when you look at your statement and see how many more points you're getting. So that is it for credit card news this week. Let's jump into loyalty and travel news. So Rewards Canada's Choice is back. This is where you, the Canadian consumers, get to vote for your favorite credit cards and loyalty programs in Canada. There are 12 categories that you can cast your vote in, like overall travel credit card, your favorite dining rewards program, cashback credit cards, no fee travel cards. Like I said, 12 categories that you guys get to cast your vote in. Voting runs until October 15th, so there's only a few more days left from the time of posting this video. So if you have not cast your vote yet, go do so at rewardscanada.ca/vote. And now we'll discuss a bonus offer. You know, a lot of times I'm just putting bonus offers in the bonus blast, but I think this one is worthy of its own discussion here. And this is an amazing triangle rewards bonus where you get $5 in CT money when you fill up with 25 liters at Gas Plus, so Canadian Tire gas stations, or at Petro-Canada stations. And that's where it's even more lucrative. This is a simple offer. As long as you have your triangle rewards linked to your PetroPoints account and you go fuel up at Petro-Canada with at least 25 liters, you get $5 in CT money. Now this has been out for a little while, since the start of October. It runs until October 13th, so only a couple more days from when this video went live. So hopefully you get to take advantage of it. If not, hopefully we'll see this offer again in the future, because it is probably one of the best non-travel bonus offers we've seen in 2025. I have just been racking this up. I mean, our family, we have multiple cars. I've been doing just multiple $25 fill-ups, earning $5 here, $5 there. At the time of recording this, I'm now up to, I think, $40 in CT money. But there's also been a lot of PetroPoints bonuses in the app, which we've been loading. I think like 5,000 points every fill-up. And there was one that was 8,000 points after reaching, I think 100 liters or something like that. So there have been some fill-ups which have been like $30, and I've been getting like $13 or more back in rewards. That is just amazing. Like this is a great little offer. So if you need to fuel up for the Thanksgiving Day weekend, do multiple 25-liter fuel ups if you can, and do it at Petro-Canada so that you're earning PetroPoints, Triangle Rewards, CT money, and all these bonuses on top. You'll see as I've been talking, I've had some examples on the screen of my receipts from Petro-Canada in the PetroPoints app of all that points earning. It's just been an amazing little offer. And like I said, a great one, a great non-travel rewards bonus offer. And now we'll jump back into travel. So if you are somebody who's been following Rewards Canada for at least a year or so and had elite status with certain airlines and matched it to ITA Airways out of Italy, you can now match that status to Lufthansa's Miles and More program. Yeah, so what they're doing, so ITA Airways, they had this status match where you can match from WestJet Rewards. You couldn't match from Air Canada, but I know a lot of the Rewards Canada community use their WestJet Rewards status to match to ITA in their Volare program. And so now the Volare program, you can match into Lufthansa's Miles and More, and it's a free match. You don't have to pay anything. And when you do, you just click, you apply for the match. They'll look at all your credentials. I think it's pretty simple. I know Chris, who's a longtime Rewards Canada community member, he said he's already matched himself and his wife, and it went through quickly. They did it from their ITA status match last year to Miles and More now. So this is great because ITA Airways is partially owned by Lufthansa and will probably be moving into the Miles and More program. So that's probably why they're doing this status match, make it easier on their end, I guess, instead of whenever they convert the Volare program into Miles and More. But nonetheless, you can go match your ITA Airways status to Miles and More, and you're going to hold that status until February 28th, 2027. So a long time to get Star Alliance status, from this match. So just reminding you, if you had matched a year ago with what we had detailed to you, now you can go ahead and match and just have status for that much even longer with Miles and More and Star Alliance. And that will take us into this week's bonus blast. So the Rewards Canada bonus blast is where we take a look at some of the bonus miles and points offers we've added to the Rewards Canada website over the past week, or in the case of this video, the past 2 weeks, since we didn't have a video last week. We just highlight some of the ones that we feel that more people can take advantage of. We are adding dozens of bonus offers, and that is covered in our bonus bulletin newsletter on Saturdays that you should be subscribing to so that you get a notice of all the bonus offers. But let's jump right into that. So the first bonus we're going to look at is from American Express. They're offering a 50% bonus on conversions of membership rewards points into Hilton Honors. This offer runs until October 31st, and normally the transfer ratio from American Express to Hilton is 1-to-1. So that means you're going to get 1.5 Hilton Honors points for every American Express membership rewards point. This comes hot in the heels of the big Marriott transfer bonus that was in September from American Express to Marriott. That's what a lot of people look forward to. Hilton, not so much because of that conversion ratio and the value of Hilton points compared to Marriott points. But nonetheless, this is good for somebody who is a major Hilton user. There are a lot of people who do get Amex cards as their Hilton earning cards because there's no other credit cards in Canada that earn Hilton points. So you get a little bit extra here on these conversions. It's good for topping off for some rewards. Maybe if you're a little shy in your Hilton Honors account for some sort of reward stay with one of their hotels. Or maybe you're somebody who doesn't use like Marriott Bonvoy, who doesn't convert to Air Canada Aeroplan, things like that. I guess that's going back to somebody who's a major Hilton user. So this is good. You're going to get more value from your points. Normally we value Hilton Honors points at 0.7 cents per point, but there's redemptions that we've seen higher. One I think I just recently put on the website was 1.12 cents per Hilton Honors point. So if you take the Cobalt card's 5 times points earning, multiply it with this 50% Hilton Honors bonus, you're looking at an 8.4% return on your 5 times point spending. Yeah, that may not match some of the Aeroplan or Marriott ones, but that's 8.4%, pretty much blows every other credit card in Canada out of the water in terms of just converting to Hilton. Again, showing you the power of American Express membership rewards and the Cobalt card. So that offer, like I said, goes until October 31st. And now we'll jump into a flight offer. Air Canada is offering their Aeroplan Elite members up to 20,000 bonus Aeroplan points for flying on some of their new European routes. So the new routes of Palma de Mallorca, Budapest, and Catania are all being bonused for these Elite status members. So you have to register and book for this offer by December 31st for travel in 2026, because these are new 2026 routes. And if you fly in economy class, you're going to earn 10,000 bonus Aeroplan points. If you fly in business class, premium, or premium rouge, you're going to earn 20,000 bonus Aeroplan points. So some pretty big bonuses there. They said register and book by December 31st for travel from June 4th to October 24th, 2026. Now we'll go into a hotel bonus. So Rewards Canada partner Coast Hotels are offering their Coast Rewards members 2 times points on all stays at their hotels in Canada and the US. They are now, I believe, at 45 hotels in Western Canada and the US. So you're going to earn 2 times points on all those stays. Simply book by November 3rd and complete those stays by January 31st, and you'll earn those 2 time points. Nice and easy, simple as that. No registration required. It's offered to all Coast Rewards members. And remember, you can convert Coast Rewards points into Air Canada Aeroplan points, Alaska Airlines Atmos Rewards points. So that's a good way as well. If you have any stays in Western Canada or Western US, you may want to funnel those stays to Coast Hotels so that you are earning those extra points. We're going to go on with another hotel bonus. This comes from a hotel to an airline. All ones we've already talked about. With Air Canada Aeroplan, right now when you convert Marriott Bonvoy points into Air Canada Aeroplan points, you're going to get a 15% bonus. This is an annual transfer bonus that we see from them all the time. It has dropped over the years. It used to be 30%, I think even 35% perhaps. Maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But definitely I think we've seen 30, and then we saw 25. But last year and this year are 15% when you convert Marriott Bonvoy points to Air Canada Aeroplan. The 15% is on the base amount. It doesn't include the 5,000 bonus from Marriott. You're like, what 5,000 bonus from Marriott? Well, when you convert 60,000 Marriott Bonvoy points into almost any of their airline partners, they're going to throw in an additional 5,000 points or miles. But in this case, that 5,000 doesn't get bonused. So if you convert 60,000 Marriott Bonvoy points into Air Canada Aeroplan, they convert 3-to-1. You're going to get 20,000 points. You'll get the 15% bonus, so that'll be 23,000, and then you'll get the 5,000 bonus points on top of that for 28,000 points. This offer is available until October 31st, 2025. Now, continue on, just tons of hotel airline transfer bonuses right now. The next one is from United MileagePlus. Again, their annual offer where they offer a bonus from transfers from all their hotel partners into MileagePlus Miles. This year, the bonus is a 25% bonus, a flat bonus. When you convert from any of their hotel partners into MileagePlus Miles, you can get a maximum of 25,000 bonus miles on all those conversions. And they do take the cumulative amount. So if you transfer, 10,000 points from this hotel program, 15 from that one, they add it all up, and that's what your bonus goes on. Your 25% is on that. This is valid until October 31st. But then another bonus was launched that you can stack on top of this. If you want to, you can convert your Wyndham rewards points into MileagePlus Miles right now, and Wyndham is giving you double miles. So you can do double miles from Wyndham to United, and then United's going to give you 25% on top of that. Now, the Wyndham offer runs until November 6th, but ideally you'd want to convert before October 31st, so you get that 25% bonus. Now, I should note that 25% bonus, the one for all hotel programs into United, you do have to register first, so click the link below and it'll take you to the registration page, and you can register your United MileagePlus number for that offer, and then you just start transferring as much as you want or as little as you want or whatever until the end of October. The Wyndham one does not require registration, but you do have to log into your Wyndham account and then transfer the points over to miles. So something like 6,000 Wyndham rewards points will get you 2,400 MileagePlus miles. That's the double amount. Normally you would only get 1,200. Transfer 30,000 Wyndham rewards points, you have 12,000 MileagePlus miles. That's doubled, of course, because normally it would only be 6,000. But then, of course, you will get that 25% on top of that 12,000 if you do it before October 31st. Remember to always check out the Rewards Canada bonus offers section before you book any flights, hotels, or any travel. It's at rewardscanada.ca/bonuses.html. There are so many offers that people are missing, and they're leaving money on the table because earning these points and miles is technically like earning money because it's saving you on your future travels or future redemptions. So do check out our bonus offers section before you do book any flights, hotel, or any other travel. Quick reminder that we do have links to all the topics covered in today's video in the description below. And if you do like today's video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you don't do so yet, and leave us a comment in the comment section if you have any questions, any clarifications, corrections, or if you just want to say hi. We do our best to respond to all comments on our videos. And that's all she wrote for today. Be sure to check out rewardscanada.ca on a daily basis and or our socials on our daily basis. We're on X, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Threads, you name it. We're on all those platforms and we're posting every day tons of offers and tons of news, a lot of which does not make it into this video. And then anything that expires before Friday does not make it into our Friday newsletter, but at the very least, you should be subscribing to the newsletter so that you do get a summary of everything that's still going on. That is sent out every Friday in our Rewards Canada News newsletter. And then Saturdays is the Rewards Canada Bonus Bulletin, and that is where we summarize all the bonus miles and points offers we have added to the website over the previous week. That is your ticket to earning more miles, more points so that you can redeem for more rewards. Thank you everybody for tuning in this week. Have yourselves a great Thanksgiving long weekend. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.